Hey, this is Moperman 1978, and I'm out here this evening on my day off. Just got done. I got the floor shifter installed temporarily until we can get, and we'll have to unbolt it, put the carpet in, that sort of thing. But we got it working. I got it all bolted up to the transmission. Got this thing with some gas and one of them little jugs inside the engine bay, sitting on that little flat ledge between the engine and the fender well. My mom helped me. We bled the brakes, and we have a slight little leak on the front wheel cylinder on the passenger front, so I'll have to take a look at that tomorrow if it's not raining. They're predicting rain. Otherwise, we'll have to hold off on that. But real quick, let's pop this hood. So for you folks that don't know, we upgraded to the dual reservoir master cylinder from the early 70s for cars with all drum brakes. This has got 9-inch drum brakes all the way around. We got shit canned the pardon my language, the single reservoir, because if you have the single reservoir and the brakes go out, the whole entire system goes out. And then I don't know if you can see it back down in there. There's that metering block right there, that black brass block. Got all of this stuff from quite a while back from inlinetube.com. We went with, since this is a brand new brake system, all front and back, we went with .4 instead of .3. And I want to say hi, Mom.
Hi.
And so she's out here helping. This is actually her vehicle, but we're kind of partners on it. So we wanted to record this for you. She's going to hold the camera and take the spotlight off there. And we're going to, it's finally under its own power, braking power, even though we got a slight little leak on this one here. No leaks at the rest of the system. So what we're going to do is I'm going to back the car out up into the road and then curve it in here, and we're going to park it right over here on this flat spot so I can get the car prepped and ready to, since it's very flat here, we don't really trust it on this slight incline. I still got to drop the drive shaft and replace that front seal on the rear end. Right now there's no differential fluid in there, so that's why we're not driving it around. We're just going to drive it from here to there and park it so it doesn't tear anything up. And I'm going to hand the camera off to Mom. So bear with us. She's never recorded for me or done anything like this, so bear with us. So I'm going to put the hood down. I had to temporarily bolt up the steering wheel that I'm restoring. I couldn't touch it. I had to wear gloves because my hands are filthy. And we just put a concrete block in here with some old seat pad in here. So let's see if the headlights work. Yep.
Check.
Why isn't there any brakes?
I told you it was just pressing down on there, and it was hardly any when I was backing up. I told you that.
Stand by, folks. I've got to see what's going on here. Well, as you can see, it's dark out here now. We don't know what problem. The only thing we can think of is that master cylinder I bought last year, year before. It took a dump and it was defective to begin with. So I'm going to have to buy another one of them because the pedal's going straight to the floor. And yeah, we know we got a slow leak in this one, so that would cause that first reservoir to not work because it's slowly leaking, as you can already see. That was from the wheel cylinder up front. And there's no leaks out back. and we bled them and bled them. We got fluid coming out, and they lock up. We lock the bleeder up, and nothing. So I think that thing took a. So what I'm going to attempt to do is I'll use the emergency brake. We got to back the car out, and I'll put the emergency brake on, put it in gear, and then drive into here. So I'm going to set this up here, hopefully. So we can watch. Change of plan. Not here to help you. Okay, well, sorry, change of plan. So I'm not going to back all the way out there, given the fact of the safety issue. So I was able to cut it tight enough, pull in the car or in the yard, back the car up, park, and then straighten it and park it. So now we're on level ground. Maybe I could see what's going on. Maybe it might not be the master cylinder. Maybe it might be the there's nothing in here leaking.